Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm talking about a couple new Transformers that were revealed ahead of Fan First Friday, and this is coming from Studio Series, so no, it's not all going to be the Michael Bay stuff. We're going to get some Generation 1 type stuff, and basically it's going to be a 35th anniversary type line to the original cartoon movie, so it's still technically part of the movies, but more so to the original Generation 1 cartoon, which I'm a little off by because I feel like Generation 1 type stuff should have just been handed to Generations, but I guess they didn't make room for it because of Kingdom, having a lot of Beast Wars characters, and I still want those Beast Wars characters, so I guess this is a fair trade. And later down the road, I'm pretty sure we're going to get the typical Studio Series stuff. I'm pretty sure they're going to make it Dino and Q and Grindor, as there were listings for that early on from Walmart. In fact, that's how we got some of these names, and we knew we were getting the Hot Rod and Jazz, and that's actually how we knew we were going to get the 86 line, which, by the way, I love how they're doing the numbers. So, you know how they have the typical Studio Series number? Well, they're all going to be 86, but they're also going to have an additional number on the side. So, I believe Jazz is 8601. So, that's interesting. But let's go ahead and get started with the Jazz figure. This is coming from TFW2005.com. And the Jazz looks pretty good. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that's not the number that usually is on Jazz from the cartoon. I believe Jazz is usually 4, but, I'm not going to complain too much. It's only a number, but for anyone picky about that, I guess that's something. I believe there was a smoke screen that came out recently with a random number that wasn't from the original cartoon or toys. I don't know, I don't even keep track of these numbers. But anyways, Jazz in his Porsche alt mode looks pretty good. I believe it's a Porsche, if I'm not mistaken. It looks a lot better than that Power of the Primes one. Actually, the alt mode on the Power of the Primes one wasn't too bad. It's mostly the robot mode. But yeah, this, it's very simple. It's very plain. It definitely looks like it's coming from the cartoon, which, I mean, that's the intention. These are going to be more so based on the cartoon more than the toys. And one good thing I'll say is that it has silver painted rims, so that's very nice. Blue stripe over top with a red line in the middle, Autobot symbol right there. For some reason, the red line seems to break up in the middle there, but that's fine. I would like to see a little bit more paint on the front grille just to break that section up. And yes, the feet are sticking from the back, but otherwise, it's a simple alt mode, but it looks good for Jazz. Taking a look at the robot mode, you get a little bit more black with the shoulders and the legs and the waist area. I like the little touch of blue there too. And I even like the lines they managed to get at on the waist. I think that's very nice. The head looks pretty good. That's the typical Jazz form. And, he doesn't have the door wings this time, so that's good. And, he doesn't even have them on the arms or anything. It just seems to disappear, much like his cartoon look. And I think he looks pretty good. I can't say they would replace my Reveal the Shields Jazz because I kind of like the look of both of these. This one more so for the cartoon look, and Jazz, the Reveal the Shields one, just for my, Generations type stuff that was kind of trying to modernize the original cartoon look. And Power of the Primes is just there, I guess. But, yeah, I'm pretty fascinated. He does come with a weapon. I wish he came with this grappling hook, but otherwise, yeah, pretty cool looking figure. And another thing that I want to point out is the backdrop. So typical Studio Series figures have these sets, and they do have different scenes from the movie. And I like what's going on here with the computer and everything. I feel like this is going to be a very nice, usable backdrop piece. And going to the package, I just wanted to quickly note that, yes, you will get a nice design of Jazz on the side with the 8601. Anyways, moving on to Hot Rod. So there are a couple of reviews of this guy, and I'll just be very quick about it. I think that this is, so far, the best looking Hot Rod we've ever gotten. And yes, I know we got the Power of the Primes one, but I was kind of iffy on that, especially with the Rodimus Prime armor setup. And the Titans Return one is okay, but there's a couple of things about it that I'm just not sure of, and it seems a little simple, seems a little plain, seems a little fiddly. This one looks really good. So the alt mode has some very nice colors to it. Yes, it does have that yellow hinge at the top there, but it doesn't really ruin anything. It actually kind of breaks up the color scheme because otherwise you would have a lot of red sticking out from the back, other than the giant spoiler right there. And with the front section using orange and yellow, I feel like that yellow hinge actually works in its favor. The yellow and orange flame deco on the front looks very nice. And I can see that the headlights are broken up just how it's designed, but I think overall it does look pretty good. I especially love the piping on the side there. Very nice looking alt mode, and then the robot mode has a ton of accessories, so this I was pleasantly surprised by. Not only does he have multiple blast effects, it seems, he's got a buzzsaw piece that you can plug over the hand. He's also got a hand that can swap out for, I think it was welding tool or something. I can't remember what it was. And he's also got the typical matrix of leadership from the other figures. And I don't think he could put it in his chest, but at least he can hold it. He's got the hands to hold the matrix, so that's nice. He does have a visor piece that you can swap out. That's a cool touch. And they definitely respected this hot rod. And I'm wildly surprised by it. I'm very impressed. The one thing that I'm a little put off by is how the shoulders are designed, but otherwise, I'm not going to complain too much. This is a damn good looking hot rod. I don't think I could complain much about this toy. The only nitpick I could say is how the shoulders are designed, and I don't have that in hand, so I can't really say for sure if that's really a problem. Taking a look at his backdrop, so it's inside Unicron when he's holding up the Matrix and he's going to light it up. I think that's a nice idea, especially if the Rodimus rumor that we're hearing is not coming from Studio Series, but it's coming from Kingdom, so I don't think you'll be able to get that backdrop. That is, if they're doing that. I'm not exactly sure. It's kind of a mess right now. But the fact that you can, at the very least, do this with the hot rod is very nice. And I'm glad that he's coming in a Voyager class box, apparently. Yep, Voyager class. Another thing that I really do like is the logo at the bottom there for the Transformers the movie. It's just very nice, very authentic. And the artwork is pretty good too, with him holding the Matrix. I just think that this is a wonderful pack to have, and probably one of my favorite things to come out thus far that we know of coming out next year. Anyways, with that said, what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun dudettes, and I will see you guys next time.